Hello guys, welcome to the video. My name is Crypt, and today we're gonna actually start our new series talking about Ilusity, okay? So for this video I'm gonna show you guys how to improve your recoil in-game. Again, Ilusity works for every game, you guys can download it from my website, okay? Just go to my website, go to the free apps page and then download Ilusity. I'm currently using version v0.9.4.1, which is the paid version of Ilusity. Alright, so today we're actually going to begin talking about Ilusity and how to actually improve your recoil in game. So I'm currently in PUBG and we're currently going to fix our recoil. The first thing we need to do is we're going to create a profile, right, for the PUBG, for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds in Ilusity, okay? So right now you guys can see Ilusity on the bottom right of the screen and then everything else is PUBG, okay? And Ilusity will stay in the bottom right of the screen throughout the whole video. So now let's add the PUBG profile. So over here it says default.json, you want to delete that and type pubg.json, okay, or just type PUBG, either one works, and then you're going to click on the plus button. Now it says profile created, okay, and now you need to select PUBG. So you click on the box again, select PUBG, okay, and then after that's done, the profile is gonna automatically create gun 1, gun 2, and gun 3, and you don't want that. So I'm actually gonna go back to the Recoil tab and show you guys the profile. So right there, we have gun 1, gun 2, gun 3. So we're actually going to delete that. So go back to the profile tab. Okay, you're going to select PUBG. You're going to click on the settings button. You're going to, right here, right now, you're going to type gun 1. Actually, let's add the AKM first. So type AKM, click add. And now we're going to delete gun 1, gun 2, gun 3. So you're going to type gun 1 first, right? And you're going to click del. Then now gun 2 and click del. Gun 3 and click del. And then you repeat. Okay, now we only have gun 1. So you click reset and now there's only gun 1. Let's go back to Recoil tab. Okay, so now we're back to the Recoil tab over here. You guys can see that we have the selected gun AKM, right? And Ilusity is an external application that works based on the values that are on the vertical values. So let's real quick change the keybind of recoil to L, right? So that's how you can turn on the recoil pattern, right? And over here on the vertical values, we're gonna change it, right? So that's basically how Ilusity is gonna pull down your mouse based on those values. So you wanna change those values, right? You don't wanna have it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Because those are 2 weeks of values. So you wanna make sure you change it. So I'm gonna put 7, 8, right? 9. You can just play around with these values, right? It doesn't really, you don't have to have the same value as me. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn on the recoil. You guys can hear a little sound, okay? You can actually turn off the sound, by the way, just letting you guys know. It's annoying, right? Go back to the settings page right here. And then over there on toggle audio, you just need to uncheck that. So uncheck toggle audio and you can turn off the sound. Click save and that's it. Now back to the recoil tab over here, right? So now let's begin. So I turn on the recoil, no more sound, and now let's see if those values are good, okay? So I'm just gonna real quick change the keybind for recoil to capital L so you guys can see it's an actual L. Alright. So now let's shoot and let's see if the pattern is good. Alright, so that's the first time we shot, right? And you guys can already see the pattern is pretty good, right? So 7, 8, 9, 11, 12 is pretty good. The mouse went down a little bit, as you can see right there. I did not control any of the recoil, right? It went down a little bit. If you don't count the horizontal recoil, because again, I did not control horizontal recoil. I just let the mouse do its own thing. The application do its own thing, right? If you don't count that, it was pretty good. Okay, let's do it a few more times. So again, you play with these values, right? You play around with the values a little bit. You get it to a good place, but you can never perfect it because Ilusity is not made to perfect your recoil. It's just gonna help you out. Remember that, okay? All right, so we're gonna shoot a few more times just to get it good. So that's pretty good, right? That's actually amazing, right? You went down, we started shooting around that point, and then you went up a little bit, like very little, right? So again, that's pretty good, but again, remember that every single time you shoot in PUBG, your recoil is gonna be randomized, right? Automatically in PUBG, your recoil is never the same. Your recoil pattern, okay? So that's horrible right now, right? You went up a lot, and that's very rare to happen. I believe that's because I actually let go of the right click button, right? Because in my case, I need to hold on to the right click, and if you don't hold on to it while you're shooting, it's not gonna work, right? So that's what happened. But I'm gonna show you guys right now what I mean by that. So that's what happens if you don't actually hold the right click, right? You need to hold the right click and left click. In my case, you can change that in the settings. All right. So, okay. So that's pretty good. As we can see right here, that's pretty good. I started shooting around there. and you went down a little bit, but that's actually pretty good for that distance. That's like what, 20, 25 meters. It's pretty good, right? You went down a little bit, went up a little bit, but it's kind of like in the middle overall, right? So let's go back and do a few more shots. We can also customize the values, by the way, so that's what we're gonna do right now. 12 was a bit too weak, so we changed it to 13. So let's see what 13 now at the end does. Instead of 12, we changed to 13. Let's see what that does. So let's try it out right now, right? That's good. It went down towards the end. Let's try one more time. Okay, let's do it one more time, right? Let's keep doing it and get the average of everything. Okay, it went up a little bit. Not very much though. Again, I'm not controlling the mouse at all. I'm just letting the mouse do its own thing. Okay, so that was, yeah, that was bad. That one was too much horizontal recoil. But again, they're not going up too much, right? So that's good. So we need to change a few values in a little bit here. Okay, so that's pretty good. The beginning value is pretty good, but it's going down a little bit, right? So that may mean that the beginning value is a little too strong. So 7, 8, 9, you may have to lower that, or it could mean that it's a little too weak. Okay, so that's basically what Ilusity is. You play around with the values, right? You're not gonna be able to perfect it, but you're gonna be able to make Ilusity really help you out in game. I'm gonna actually post a video of me playing a game with Ilusity so you guys can see how it works. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Have a nice time. You guys can download Ilusity, the free version, on my website. Okay, and you guys can also get the paid version, which is the version I'm using right now, on my website too at the store. Okay,